Alright, boys and girls, this is a very special game for me. It's my number 10,000 mission completed. It's only taken the better part of 14-15 years playing this crap, but let's see if we can get her done. I figured I already started this YouTube channel showing a tutorial on point of contact. I might as well do it again. So we're gonna rock tank and weapon specialist. Obviously, I got all my armory upgraded years ago. No relics, nothing fancy. Let's just give this thing a go on regular mode. It's not even gonna be enough to make me yawn. Alright, first thing I did, guys, is put my arc attachment on. If you don't have it, then you don't need to worry about this. If you're brand new, you don't gotta worry about an arc attachment until you get some teeth under your belt. I already start with a flare, but that's perfect right there. I'm a tank, so I start with a flare. So I'm gonna plant the drill, get a flare right above this Humvee so they can fuck off and stay on that side, and pick this baby up right here. And that's basically a guaranteed first Hive. Well, I say guaranteed because you play with new people and they just come over here and they'll shoot that one asshole alien right there and mess this thing up. But for the most part, you can try to improve your odds by throwing a flare over there. Once you do, there's a tank right behind this Humvee. You see the tip of it sticking out past the tire there? It's perfectly lined up to blow all of those guys up. Just clean out the trash over here. That should do it. Looks like we got the one in the back over there. Okay. Let me get this LOL thing going here. The LOL, guys, is just an Easter egg, a little glitch. You buy the sniper rifle. It can only be done with your basic ammo, and you want to shoot the sign literally where it's glowing. You'll see it explode. L-O-L. Just like that, and it should say LOL on the screen. Once it does, you throw your Pharaoh out. It disappears because I'm the only one playing, but when you're in a lobby, you throw the Pharaoh, the wolf, and you'll see it just sitting there on the ground. Once you pick that up, then the aliens are going to glow the entirety of the game until you go down. If you go down, then I shot the infinite one, the one that I just did there. If you go down, all you got to do is essentially throw it again. Somebody can revive you and they can throw Feral again, and that's it. Let me search around here real quick. They can get on the drill. I don't particularly care. They're not gonna kill the drill. They don't have enough time. And if they get on it, they give me a clean shot to get the percentage. So check it out. See? 100%. This is like the easiest challenge to do, but most people mess it up non-stop. It's a simple knife challenge. Okay, you take one shot, and after that, you stop fucking shooting. That's all that is. Just a knife challenge. There's a couple of useful things on the ground. A grip. I'll get those things, but I can't pick it up with this gun. There's only so many attachments you can put on a sniper. There we go, there's an arc right there. Alrighty. Probably get a gun challenge on this next one here, but we'll see what it is, and then we can buy that weapon system. I still got a flare on me, so we could use that while they're in the air, huh? Okay. Yeah, I fucking hate the sniper. Want to make this easier and just throw some cryptid out. These guys don't want to jump, it looks like. Alright. We'll get it on this side over here. Hopefully that trap doesn't kill them. Well, never mind. Make sure that guy jumped all the way from back there. There we go. We got volunteers right here. It should be the last one here. Oh. Alright. Easy stuff.
Nice. We got hostiles attacking through.
Alright. So far it's been pretty standard, uneventful, nothing crazy. Let's move this thing. Those two scouts are gonna follow me anyway. I still haven't searched around on this side over here, but we'll see what we get. Don't use any abilities. Ah, dang it. Alright. I got my ammo out, but I wanted to, oh well. I wanted to throw it out after I bought that weapon, but it's okay. Traps don't count as abilities, guys. Just don't throw anything out. You can't throw any boxes out, essentially, but traps do not count as abilities. So grip, red dot, heck yeah. Looks like they're gonna get on it over there. I think I got him there. There we go. Trying to save the soul flame to when there's 2 or 3 of them together, so it makes for a better bang. That should do it there. Oh man, one died. Oh well. Yeah, so right now if I were to call my riot shield, that would mess up the challenge. If I turn my tank or any of my classes, my weapon specialist, that'll definitely mess up the challenge. I stand corrected. I thought I shot the infinite LOL, but I guess I didn't get the last L correctly. They should be exploding like little Easter eggs. Oh well. That was the last hive. I'm going to move this all the way back to the beginning, guys. The further it is away from the barrier hive, the faster that barrier hive goes down. So if you're bored and you want to try this out on your own, you could do it. But just take my word for it. It goes down a little bit faster. You're still a survivor, huh? Hey, buddy. Ooh, extend the max. Heck yeah. Alright, so there was a flare back here in this hallway. I want to say halfway up. Somewhere here. There it is. I got a flare out there on the left flank so I can light this thing up in peace and those guys can stay away for a second. I don't need much, but if they stay away from me, then I can focus on this. Looks like they're spawning all the way from back there. We'll get some scorpions coming up here too in a little bit. Here they are. This thing is done though. Let's go pick up that flare over there that we left behind. That didn't last very long. Let's get...
Grab the drill and let's move up. Stay
Alright,
frosty.
so I'm holding 2600. Pick up another 3000 right here. Looks like we got volunteers here for some more money. I'm maxed now, just about, so I'm not gonna pick a fight with the rhino. I can only hold 6,000, so let's plant this thing so we can try to somewhat speed run through this. Good thing I picked up that flare, huh? Alright. There's a propane tank right there, so they're all gonna go to that anyway. I can search here for a second.
Scorpions, look out!
All that for 2? What the heck? There we go. I maxed out my class, so now when you shoot in a maxed out class, at least with weapon specialists, you do a bit more damage.
Nice.
It's another flare, hell yeah. You guys just prioritize the scorpions ahead of all these other scouts and crap, and this game gets a lot easier when you do that.
Defense is live.
Maxed out on money, so I'm gonna come back here and change weapons. Something with a little more capacity. Still got my extended mag, so now I hold 150 rounds. About to get hunters coming out here in a second.
This'll work.
The trap's gonna get him. Let's wait for the hunters over here. Maybe we gotta rename those things to not hunters, but the killed or something. I don't know. That didn't make much of a difference.
Scorpions, look out!
I'm trying to protect that left flank over there so they don't go and make a beeline for the drill. But this late, they don't have enough time to kill it. See, like that one scout right there, he's gonna go straight for the drill. Like I said, they don't have enough time to kill it. It's fine. Another damn flare. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
But no knife. Tell you what, let's get this Let's get this scorpion here to get use. Might as well. That flare is going to be in that corner over there. Let's get these traps on. Got way too much money still.
Electric fence is live.
I forgot, if you put a tank on top of the hive over here, I usually do it as an insurance in case something gets on it and I need to kill it right away. But the tank will explode just as soon as the hive is over. I gotta knife 5 of these guys, the weak ones. If you see the hunters, you can shoot at those, but these little guys, we gotta knife them. We'll get a scorpion coming out now here. There he is. Look like they're spawning from the back, and that's a hunter. See how much bigger he is? He lasts a little bit longer too. They're a little bulkier. Finish searching over here, see what else we can find, guys. Let's see. We'll get that last one here at our leisure in a moment. My traps are still putting in some work in the front over there. Got way too much money. Looks like this is my volunteer right here. Traps came off. I call my vulture because I got way too much money, but they're spawning in the back now. That hunter's gonna get on it real quick. I'm gonna light him up from here.
The drill's under attack. The drill is halfway there. Nice. Trap activated. Meteors.
If you guys have a rapid fire or a grip or extended mags in this case, you already have it on your person and you pick up another one, you can change the skin in your rifle until you get the gold one just like this. Takes a couple of tries sometimes, but just keep doing it until you get the gold one if you fancy that. You don't have to. Alright, let's get the high ground here. I blew that generator here because these things, when you're right next to it and you're shooting and you're not being mindful, if you shoot this thing, I've killed myself with the stupid generator before. So I just make a mental note to always blow it up so I don't screw myself over. Got way too much money, so let's get some ammo out here. Always try to get in the habit of throwing something out right before the hive is over because you're going to get some money. It's just basically free shields or whatever the heck you have. Hold on a second. I have an overachieving scout over here on my ass. Don't take any damage. So this one, just stay by the drill. They spawn, the closest they spawn from here is right here. If you just stay by the drill together, then this is honestly the safest spot right here and you can see them coming. But what I'm going to do is slow them down before they even get to me. Get all these traps turned on, and that way they don't even make it to me, most of them anyway. Looks like we got a... It's a hunter right there. We can go get that trap all the way down here, but it's really not necessary.
Electric fence is live.
If you guys see, most of them are funneled right through there, and that trap is going to do a lot of them in. Might as well waste some money, but I'm gonna do it on my vulture there. They're coming up on our right flank over here, but again, easy stuff. Just chill and let them come to you.
The drill is halfway there.
Even from this distance right here, fairly close, but we can tackle them before they hit me. That's it. My traps are coming off here in the center. Go ahead and turn these two back on. Come right back here so I can see down the hallway and to the left. I can pretty much see the entire playfield from here. Playing field, I should say.
They're coming out of the smoke.
My trap is off there. That's why he survived and he came out. Oh shit. Ooh, that was way too damn close. Holy shit. I was wondering why I only saw one. I barely made it through that, guys, because I turned my tank on immediately. When you got your tank on, you're basically immune to any damage for 10 seconds. So I turned my tank class on, and I don't think I've had a close call like that in a while. That was pretty damn close. Slacking over here, talking to you all like you're here with me and hanging out, but those three seekers almost got me right there. They made it right to my face, little bastards. I might have to hunt them down in the thumbnail there later on in the video and put them, use them as the thumbnail.
Area clear.
The closest aliens to ever almost do me in. Alright, traps are coming off. I'm only gonna get like 2 or 3 tanks put on top of this thing right here. There's no need for more. It's nice when you got a whole bunch of them, or you can do one at a time, whatever you guys want to do, but I just want to get an initial fireball here and light this thing up. Let's put this guy to good use here. I still have a flare right over there, so I'll make a mental note on that.
Trap back.
Alright, get my vulture on here. They're gonna be coming from behind me, so I'm just gonna focus on this for now. Right about now, I'm gonna throw that flare out there so they can go and stay on the trap there in the water. And I'm just gonna hang right here. Let's light this thing up. That flare is still holding most of them off back there. And in the time being, I'm just lighting the, oh, they're moving now. Just lighting the barrier hive over here so we can get out of here. They're spawning from behind me though. We're gonna get some scorpions up top over here. Yeah, they're trash. Shit. Alright, this thing is pretty much done.
Grab the drill and let's move up. Stay frosty. We got more targets to clear.
I'll shoot this little rhino just so I can get his money. Why not? There we go. Now we're maxed out on money because there is a money challenge that you gotta spend 6,000. So you gotta keep that in the back of your mind as you go into the next hive. It's probably gonna be another rhino, yeah. I wanna stay back because my vulture is gonna actually engage him if I go up there. live. Let there be a witness to the massacre. Alright, we'll search around here. I just realized I haven't even called my shields this entire match. This is probably the money. Oh, it's accuracy. Alright, everybody struggles with this one as well, man. You can shoot, look, single shots. You can shoot quite fast, actually. You'll see in a second. See, I'm shooting. They're all single shots. I'm not holding down the trigger. I'm pressing singularly each shot. And this way, the freaking percentage doesn't go down that bad, guys. So long as you don't miss, it really shouldn't go down. I'm gonna go turn this on so these guys can take a power nap over here before they get to me. These things slow them down quite a bit. They're on the drill. We'll get to them in a second. When it's the 50%, you got quite a bit of leeway, so... I'm not shooting with my big-ass machine gun. I'm shooting just with the pistols, because I can control the rate of fire a little bit better with single shots on that one. We're gonna get a hunter, not a hunter, a rhino coming out here. Let's try to go full burst on this guy. There we go. It brought it down a little bit, 75, but it's okay. Way too much money. As soon as this thing is over, I'm going to put this last skill point into my vulture here. Not even going to bother with the drill right now. So there we go, so I can call my vulture right before this is over so I can get some more money. Alright, now we can start this next hive over here with the vulture on, but all going to be something that's money. We can get all these traps going. So we can finish this challenge really at any time. Got enough money to do it. My vulture just went out, so that's perfect. There's a hypno knife right here. We could use that a little bit later. All of these traps are about to come off. They come off in sequence, so this one's going to be next here in a second. There we go. Another knife, huh? Okay. Alright, what's it gonna be on this one? Traps, huh? Okay, this whole flank is covered over here, so we can come down here. Throw a flare right down in the middle there, and that should draw some of them there.
We've got hostiles attacking the drill.
You little bastards.
Trap activated.
Already got 3 of them, so it's not bad. Make that 4. Looks like they're gonna spawn from my side here as well.
Meteors inbound.
Alright, I hear the exploding seekers. Let's try to get them on this angle right here. They can come to me. I'll go figure the stupid trap turned off. Huh? There we go, barely got it.
Electric fence is live.
Alright, let's get the high ground on these turds.
Live. Drill's under attack.
These guys on regular mode, they only spawn from 2 directions, so as soon as you identify which area they're coming from, like right now they're coming right in front of us, where the electric trap is down there. And when this is done, they're gonna start spawning from up here. So once you know where they're coming from, you know where they're gonna be at. See what I mean?
This'll work.
When you guys get close to having your max, which is usually about 6,000, get in the habit of throwing something out, especially if you got a player that's giving you cryptid ammo. That ammo costs 2 grand every time they throw it down, so get in the habit of giving them some money. You do that by pressing the aim button and X and holding it together for about 3-4 seconds at the same time.
Scorpion.
My trap down there turned off. Got way too much money. There's a rhino that's gonna come out, but I'm more concerned with the hunter actually up there. He was about to go for the drill. These things are kind of dumb, guys. Look, if you can just trap them right... He didn't even make it, man. You can trap them in any corner, really. They're not particularly smart. Rhinos are pretty damn dumb. They're still gonna come through here, though. There we go. They always come in 2 waves, so just identify where they're coming from, and that's the second wave right there. Survivors? Oh. No. I haven't searched in this entire area here, but we got time. I could have swore, tell you what, I'm gonna get that knife. I know there's one there. I'm gonna get the knife that's on the left flank over here so I can just have it on my person for the run back. Should be right here. There we go. Can't get over those damn exploding seekers. That was a pretty damn close call. I turned my tank on right as they were about to blow right in my face. Can't believe I still got the challenge. Alright, this is pretty simple. We just gotta not fuck around and just light up. Especially the hunters. The scorpions don't attack the drill unless you're standing right next to it and they jizz you down, and yeah, it's gonna hurt it. Here's another little trick. If you guys just stay on this side over here, if you stay on this side of the fence, nobody's gonna go touch that drill at all. So they're all gonna spawn from this side over here, and they're gonna come for me. I won't even move from this spot right here. They're all gonna come to me right here anyway, so. Let's see if that little bastard over there is gonna screw me and try to go away. Oh, he's coming to me. Good.
This'll work.
I got way too much money, so I'm gonna get these traps turned on. We're about to get more money when the hive is done. So those 3 traps are basically free right about there. See, we're almost maxed out with 6 grand and 3 free traps. We just gotta turn the bottom one here, but I'll do that in a moment. Where are they spawning from here? Leaper! Alright guys, don't freak out. We gotta find out where they're spawning from. I don't see him here. Oh, that might be him all the way over there. Yep, that's him. Got him. Gotta take it easy and just relax until we can identify that turd. If you start running around without identifying where he's at, then you're just screwing yourself. Let's get my vulture out. Blow that up because I want to jump up there. It cleared it. What the hell? Alright, we gotta jump on top of the turret right here. Should look something like that. There we go. From here we can get a good vantage point of the whole playing field and see what's coming and where. And more importantly, I can turn my trap down there on as soon as it goes off. Yeah, those traps are coming off. Now those 2 over there are going to come off too. But it's okay. Maxed out on money. I could get down and get those traps turned on just so I can spend some money, but it's okay. That little scorpion had my number right there. Since I'm already down, might as well go do this. My trap down here is empty and that hunter's about to get on it too. Maxed out on money again. I think I bought this already. Yeah, I did. Oh well. We're about to get a rhino here in a second, guys. As soon as I kill this little turd, there he is. So much for that. So the name of the game here is keep the high ground whenever possible, wherever you're at. Just try to keep the high ground so you can see them coming. So my traps are coming off.
activated. Scorpions!
So again, a pretty uneventful game, except for the exploding seekers that I keep bragging about. They actually caught me off guard for once. But that aside, at least you guys get a crash course on how to do the challenges and the basics of it. So I maxed out my ammo. I want to throw Pharaoh down so I can move a little bit quickly and start heading back. I want to make this Rhino my bitch because I got way too many. Oh shit. I got way too many Hypno knives. Might as well use them. There's one there and the other was right there. It's gonna be another Rhino that comes out right about there.
Electric fence is live!
This thing drops at around, I don't know, 302, 304 sometimes. Just depends. 308 this time, shit. Faster. Alright, there's that other Rhino that I was talking about. He's friendly now. So this is overkill, way overkill. And I've covered this in many videos, but if you guys just run around here and jump up and sprint on the right side, so jump on the left, go around the curvature of this thing and sprint through on the right, you can bypass the meteor entirely. You don't have to stay there. Makes the run back a lot faster. But that's it. Easy peasy. Just turn my tank on right now so we can kind of combat the brightness of the nuclear explosion over here and see what I'm shooting at a little bit better. And that's my weapon specialist right there. Alright. All in all, a pretty uneventful game. And let's take a look. There she is. Cherry popping time. Looks like I joined the 5-figure club over here finally. 10,000 freaking missions completed. Holy crap. I took about a month off of this game and I was playing something else for a while. And I came back just to do this right now. But I'll try to get this uploaded. My next milestone is probably getting closer to the 100,000 teeth mark. I only need about 6,800 and change. 837 to be precise. That should take about, I don't know, give or take 4 months. But I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully I'm still here by then. Alright, y'all. Peace out.